The Hidden Machine: How Global Finance Quietly Controls Your Life. Slide 1. Money isn't what you think. Serious. Money. It touches every part of your life, yet almost nobody truly understands how it works. Pause. Your paycheck sits in a bank and somehow becomes a skyscraper loan, which becomes jobs, which become more money, which becomes investment, which becomes retirement. Breath. It's a loop so massive and so invisible that most people never realize they're inside it. Pause. Tonight, we pull back the curtain. Pause. By the end of this video, you'll see the entire machine. The institutions that create money, move money, multiply money, and yes, destroy money. Lean in. And once you understand that, you will never see the world the same way again. Pause. Engage. Before we dive in, rate your money knowledge from 1 to 10 in the comments. I genuinely read them. Pause. If this topic excites you, hit subscribe now so you don't miss the next chapter of this series. Pause. Slide 2. The origin. Where money is born. Central banks. Money isn't created by governments the way most people think. The true birthplace is the central bank in the US, the Federal Reserve. In the UK, the Bank of England. In Europe, the ECB. These institutions sit above commercial banks. They set the price of money through interest rates, and they control how much money exists through monetary policy. A single sentence from the Federal Reserve Chair can erase trillions from global markets or create them overnight. That's how powerful they are. Comment below. What do you believe is the Fed's real priority? Growth, jobs, or stable prices? Choose one. And if you want breakdowns every time the Fed makes a major decision, hit subscribe and turn on the bell. Slide 3. Expansion and contraction. The lever that controls everything. Imagine the economy is a heart. Central banks decide how fast it beats. When the economy is slowing, central banks lower interest rates. Money becomes cheaper to borrow. Businesses borrow, hire, grow. People buy homes, invest, spend. The economy booms. But when everything grows too fast, prices climb, your paycheck buys less, and inflation becomes a monster. So central banks raise interest rates. Borrowing slows, prices cool, the system calms. Tell me, did you feel interest rate increases in your country? Rent, mortgage, car payments? Share your experience in the comments. Turn on notifications. I'll post 60-second updates every time rates change. Slide 4. Commercial banks. The workhorses of money. You know these names: JP Morgan, Wells Fargo, HSBC, Barclays, Deutsche Bank. Your paycheck lands there. Your rent leaves there. Your mortgage lives there. But here's the twist. Banks don't just store money. They move it and create it. They collect deposits and lend them out to businesses, homeowners, governments. But their biggest trick? They lend money that did not exist before the loan. Banks create new money by creating new credit. Finish this sentence in the comments. A bank's real product is by quiet. I'll pin the smartest answer. Hit subscribe if you want a whiteboard breakdown of how deposits become loans. Slide 5. Money multiplied. The magic trick of credit creation. If you take out a $300,000 mortgage, the bank doesn't go into a vault. No one moves gold bars. They simply type numbers into a computer and poof! New money exists. That money flows to the seller, contractors, furniture, workers, and becomes new economic activity. This is where new money is born, not printed but lent into existence. And that is the engine of modern capitalism, Should credit creation be tighter to stop bubbles or looser to boost growth? Comment your stance. I want to hear it. Like this, if your mind just shifted. Slide 6. Pension funds. The quiet giants. A portion of your paycheck disappears before you ever see it. It goes into your retirement, your pension. Most people picture a small pot of savings. Reality? Pension funds control over $60 trillion globally. They buy airports, skyscrapers, hotels, energy grids. They invest in stocks, bonds, private equity, venture capital, real estate. They are some of the most powerful investors on earth. Tell me in the comments, are you investing through a pension, 401k, ISA, or something else? Subscribe for my upcoming Pension versus DIY Index Investing Breakdown. Slide 7. Mutual funds. Everyone's portfolio. Most ordinary people invest through mutual funds. Vanguard, BlackRock, Fidelity. You put in $500. They combine your money with thousands of others and buy hundreds of assets at once. You own a slice of everything. Two major styles: active, trying to beat the market; passive, simply tracking the market. Index funds revolutionized global investing. BlackRock alone controls $10+ trillion, more power than most countries. Comment, active or passive? Which team are you on? Hit subscribe for my upcoming 3-fund portfolio guide. Slide 8. Hedge funds. Extreme finance, hedge funds are private playgrounds of the ultra-rich. Not everyone is allowed in. They place massive bets on stocks going up or down, on currencies, commodities, elections, even chaos. Most hedge funds underperform, but the rare winners become legend. Jim Simons. Returns that made Warren Buffett look slow. Should normal investors be allowed hedge-style leverage? Comment YES or NO. Subscribe to learn the 3 most copied hedge fund strategies. Slide 9. Investment banks. The deal makers. Goldman Sachs, Morgan Stanley, Citigroup. They don't handle your checking account. They handle billion-dollar deals. They take companies public, manage mergers, raise capital, advise governments. Facebook's IPO, them. A $10 billion merger, them. When the world's biggest players need money, investment banks are the matchmakers. If you could ask an IPO banker one blunt question, what would it be? Comment it. Subscribe for founder case studies. Slide 10. Private equity. Corporate flippers. Private equity firms buy entire companies. Using debt, they cut costs, restructure, grow profits, and sell within a few years. Sometimes it's rebirth. Sometimes destruction. Blackstone bought Hilton, transformed it, and made $14 billion. But Toys R Us, loaded with debt, collapsed, jobs lost. Name a company you think PE improved or ruined. Let's debate. Subscribe for my LBO Explained on a Napkin episode. Slide 11. Insurance companies. The risk engine. We buy insurance to protect against disaster. But here's the key. Insurers invest the premiums. They don't just sit and wait, they invest in bonds, stocks, real estate, private equity, even venture capital. They are among the biggest investors on the planet. Comment. Which insurance do you value most? Health, home, life, disability? Subscribe for Insurance Float Explained Simply. Slide 12. Venture capital. Betting on the future. VCs place lots of bets, knowing most will fail. But the few winners become Google, Facebook, Uber, Airbnb. One winner pays for 100 losers. That's the power law. VCs decide which ideas get fuel, which ones get a chance to change the world. Predict which sector explodes next. AI agents, biotech, climate tech, fintech rails? Comment your pick. Subscribe for my startup pitch breakdowns. Slide 13, interconnection. One machine. Now, let's connect everything. Central banks set conditions. Commercial banks create loans. Mutual funds and pensions allocate. Insurance pools risk while investing. Hedge funds speculate. Private equity restructures. Venture capital seeds the future. Investment banks glue it all together. It is one organism. One machine. What would you label them? Share your model. Subscribe to get my printable financial map. Slide 14, when it breaks. The fragility. When the machine runs smoothly, we barely notice it. But when it breaks, 2008 happens. Banks collapse. People lose homes. Unemployment rises. Confidence shatters. The same gears that create wealth can destroy it. Where were you during your last big market scare? What did you learn? Comment your story. Turn on notifications. Our crisis playbook video is coming. Slide 15, why this matters. You are inside the system. Every dollar you earn, every premium you pay, every loan you take feeds this machine. You already play the game, you just didn't see the board. Now, you see it. Understand flow arrow. Invest smarter. Avoid traps. Protect your future. If this video opened your mind, subscribe and comment MAP if you want the printable diagram of the entire financial machine. I'll share it. Thank you for watching. More is coming.
Generate by AI.